Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Everyone checking back in on SPY IWM QQQ. So the SPY bulls held the low of Friday, nice job, and closed up at the high of the day. So it gives us an inside bar on the daily time frame to be watching tomorrow. And it shows us again that we are seeing sector rotation. The tech sector, most of the individual names saw a continuation to the downside today and lower lows. But we saw the financial sector with a little bit of upside. The energy sector had some upside. And more notably, we saw some of the retail names, which have been crushed and oversold heading into this pullback by the tech sector. They saw some further upside as well. So there is money going elsewhere, and it is keeping the bulls in control. We are still holding exponential support on the daily time frame here on SPY. Haven't even tested the middle Bollinger Band. Weekly time frame looks like nothing even happened. It's a potential bull flag on the weekly time frame, and still holding exponential moving average supports there as well. So all in all, the market bulls are absolutely still in full control. And if we were to break 240.64, that would perhaps change that because we have a clear higher low pattern intact as long as that does hold. And that's that for SPY. IWM, inside bar as well. IWM is the strongest name of the three right now where we stand because we are coming right off of an all-time high on Friday, and this inside bar is certainly showing just sideways healthy consolidation at this point. And even if we do pull back and make a bear break of 140.89, we're looking down at the low of 137.81. Anything above that maintains the higher low pattern. So again, with these inside bars, we're just watching for the break of the range tomorrow. A break of the low will give bears momentum on the day, and a break of the high will give that to the bulls, and we'll look at follow through to the upside if that does play out. IWM on the weekly trying to maintain the upper Bollinger Band as support in breakout mode. That's 141.63. Plenty of time this week to maintain that level. 4 trading days left to go, and we have not closed above that level in the past in 2017 and besides last week. So that's why the bulls really want to hold that level to remain strong in breakout mode. QQQ on the daily time frame. There's that weakness. So the tech sector weight is leading to downside. We did not see an inside bar. We did break the low of Friday, but the bulls saw a bounce. Now, it's very important to look at the hourly time frames on these tech names because they are seeing a weak bounce at this point. We have not even tested the 20-period hourly moving average resistance on a lot of these individual names, and that tells us that at this point, it's just an oversold hourly bounce. The hourly RSI in a lot of these names were under 20, which is extreme oversold levels. So we're watching to see if the bulls can get follow through, and if they can, I will anticipate a lower high in anything tech related, and that's because of the magnitude of the volume to the downside. So if we do see a bounce and continuation to the upside, we'll look at the middle Bollinger Band resistance. The exponential resistance will line up at that level, and we will be looking for a bearish entry and a lower high to form, and we'll be looking for an equilibrium to play out this week with our high, our low of the pullback, our lower high, and then we'll pull back and anticipate a higher low and watch that equilibrium to play out, which usually does happen more often than not after a lot of volatility like we have seen here. Let's check QQQ hourly RSI. Excuse me, hourly RSI at this point. Just did my Google video. So QQQ, actually I want to watch the 20 period here. So here's that 20 period, and we did get over it here by default after hours. So we'll see if that level can become support tomorrow pre-market right at the open. We'll see how we line up with that hourly 20 period. So the weekly time frame for QQQ still clinging on to these exponential supports. If we were to close below the 8-period exponential support of 138.65, that would be the first time we had lost that level in 2017. So it is important to see those bulls and whether or not they can close over that level. So 138.65 on watch for the rest of the week. I appreciate you watching. All about tomorrow in the hourly 20-period moving average on individual names. And even if we do see a bull break, we will be stepping back and looking for the bulls to tire themselves out for another bearish entry on the daily time frame, anticipating that lower high. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.